Hey guys, it's Tyler. I just want to share a little thing about how to get anything you want in life. Now, this isn't some bullshit thing. This isn't some law of attraction. This isn't some think good things and then some thing will fall in your lap kind of shit. It's more practical. So, you have to get to get what you want, you have to deserve what you want. Now, what does that mean? It means if you want to make $1,000,000, you have to be worth $1,000,000. So, in other words, you have to become valuable enough to earn that $1,000,000. So if you want to be employed by someone and get paid $1,000,000, you have to prove your worth to that person to be worth that $1,000,000. So three ways that you could do that is, like, if you're ever trying to work with or be hired by someone and get paid big bucks, there's sort of like three secrets to getting paid big bucks. It's increase the revenue or profits, decrease costs, or increase efficiency, right? If you can do that on massive scales, that increases your value. And value is your usefulness and desirability. So when you can make a business owner money, you can save them money or you can increase their efficiency, then your value has increased to them, so they are willing to pay you more, right? So there's an example with a B2B situation, like business to business, or like just getting a job and wanting to be paid a lot of money. If you're trying to get a woman in your life, right, you have to look at what does a woman want and then become that. Now, some people might be like, oh, like that's that's not being yourself, that's fucking lying, or that's whatever. It's actually called self-development. So, for example, if a woman wants a confident man and you're not confident in yourself, to get a woman, if you want a woman in your life, you have to become confident. So you have to develop yourself to get what you want. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be in the NBA and you've never played basketball before, training to be good at basketball so you can be in the NBA and fulfill your dream isn't being fake. You know what I mean? It's you're training a skill so that you can get what you want, right? So here's how you get whatever you want. You have to figure out who has it, right? So say you want a girl, right? Say you want money, say you want whatever, right? You have to figure out who has it and then what you need to become, like how to become high value to them to get what you want, right? Now this sort of seems like manipulative and but it's not. Like, girls don't want a fucking lazy guy that sits on the ground all day, fucking eats potato chips, plays video games, has no purpose, fat, fucking can't take care of himself, poorly groomed, shit like that. They want certain things, and when you have those certain things, your value increases, and that's how you can get the girl that you want. Employers look for certain traits in people. When you're trying to be business partners with people, they look for certain traits, and if you don't have those traits, you're seen as low value and they don't want to work with you. So you need to gain the traits that those people want to become high value. So, let's just go over one for business quick, right? So one is, like complete honesty. Right? Like, you need to be 100% honest. If you say you're going to do something and you're going to do it, right? If you're like, all right, I'll meet you here at 9:00. You're there at 9:00, right? You're being honest. You're not saying you're going to do something and, if it doesn't fall through, right? You have to be committed to your word. What's another one? Going a little bit beyond, right? Like, that's one that could work. So if you're signing a client, right? Say you're B2B and, you say you're going to do this, and then you also throw in a free thing. You go a little bit beyond just to show that, you go the extra mile. That could also work with employers, right? So say you work a 9 to 5 and you stay until 9:15, unpaid 15, just to clean up and get things a little bit better, and you ask the employer right before you leave, is there anything else I can help you with? That's going an extra mile. That's showing your high value. The people that when it's you're off at 5 and at 4:45 you're already ready to leave and you're fucking watching the clock and you already changed your clothes and shit, that's a low value person. They're only there for the check. When you stay a little bit longer, you're there to help the company. You're there to help them succeed. You know what I mean? That's being high value. So overall, I'm not trying to make this too long. Being high value is being useful and desirable, or being very useful and very desirable. So, being very desirable to women, being very desirable to clients, being very desirable to employers. That's what you want to do. If you're trying to make a lot of money, you got to become desirable by a lot of companies and get paid that lot of money. If you want to be desirable and useful to like beautiful women, right? Then you have to become what they value or what they want. That's kind of the secret, right? That's just like the easiest way to do it. What I would say is, if you're trying to get a certain client or if you're trying to get a certain job, create a list of everything that person would want, and then just practice it and become it and develop your skills, right? You don't need to become 100% perfect before you go ask for the client, but become like, start to develop the skills and the traits. So for example, say if you want a client, you think that they need an organized person. You don't need to become the most organized person where like everything in your house has labels and different spots and you have baskets for everything, right? You don't need to do that, but like develop a little bit of organization, then go ask for the client, right? Say you find out that you're like, all right, women want a confident person. They want someone that can provide for them. They want someone fun, exciting, that wants to do things. They want someone that's on a mission, like actually doing things bigger than just themselves and the relationship. Work on a few things of those, right? But you don't need to become like the most famous person ever and like be doing these huge things before you can go talk to women. Like, you just need to be in the process of doing them, and then over time you're going to get what you want. So I'm going to cut it off here. I really hope this helped, and best of luck on becoming high value. Have a good one.